So good evening everybody and welcome back to FTRL. We, at the end of tonight, will have reached the halfway point of Season 28 as the drivers head towards greatness in their career mode. And tonight it is something very, very different for FTRL. Now, FTRL is known for its incredible on-track action. However, there are some drivers that occasionally end up off the track. Now, I won't name their names, but Nobby and Mike, you know who they are. But tonight, the action will be taking place mostly off-road because it is Rally Week in FTRL for the first time. So three events tonight. There were 5 races, which we'll touch on in a moment. First of which here is, as you can see here, is Eigenorwald, which we are on tarmac. However, the later races, with it being the rally cars, are at Lake Louise in the snow, before we head then to the dirt and the dust of the Fisherman's Ranch for the races later on. Now, the drivers aren't racing each other tonight, they are racing the clock. Now, how this is set up is we've got 3 different tracks. Now, just because of the small nature of Eigenorwald and of Lake Louise, we've decided to split the field into 2. So there's 8 drivers on track in this one. There'll be another race shortly afterwards with another 8 drivers on the other 8 drivers, which is picked based on the championship standings. They have then got, in this race, 9 laps to try and set their best time. And that will happen on this track, that will happen at Lake Louise, and that will happen again then at Fisherman's Ranch. And then at the end of the night, or in the coming days, we're going to add all the combined fastest laps together, and that will dictate the winner. So we won't know necessarily who the winner is tonight, although we will see. Yeah, it's a little bit different challenge. So think back to the original time career mode we did, season 13 was it, where we had a couple of time trials there in different cars. So kind of the same sort of idea behind that, but a slightly different way of doing it. And the first time, of course, we were in the Group B rally cars then, so we've got a bit of a mix and match. And without further ado, let's do the runners and riders. And so in Heat 1, these are the drivers currently in the odd positions in the standings. So 1st, 3rd, 5th, 7th, 9th, 11th, 13th and 15th. And on the group, we've got Oblivion, we've got Dusty Fossil. So Oblivion is in the Mitsubishi Lancer, as is Dusty Fossil tucked in behind him. In 3rd, we've got the preheated oven in the Honda NSX rally car. I don't quite know why they thought NSX would make a good rally car, but Gran Turismo does Gran Turismo things. So Oven and Odon are both there in the Honda NSX. And we've got Biggles, another driver, in the Mitsubishi Lancer. We've got Goose in the Ford Subaru, is that a lie? We've got Beach in the Mitsubishi Lancer. And then we've got Derek in the Peugeot. Now I need to keep finishing this. So without further ado, we'll go on board with the man at the front. So the first lap is just kind of getting everybody spread out a little bit there. So they're not racing each other, not really supposed to be overtaken either. So they've got to find themselves a gap and start attacking. So let's without further ado, kick off. Leading us around. But of course, they're not racing each other, so where they finish on track does not matter. It is all about the clock. Let's see how these cars handle Eigenorwald then. Now they're on the sports soft tyres, so expect a little bit of lack of grip. Some sideways action there behind as Dusty Fossil getting the back end out. Oblivion there drifting, of course, 4-wheel drive. Eigenorwald then has these very tight hairpins. Using the handbrake there to get the car rotated. Shoulders into the long hairpin there. This first, that's a bit of a meat, and we're not really going to see much in the way of lap times. Now when we're about to start a lap, we'll go on board with Oblivion. Down to the hairpin late on the brakes, down to 2nd gear. Tightness entirely through there. And getting the handbrake on for the second one. That's a bit tight to the second hairpin there, so getting the back end out, get the car rotated quicker. Down to the next hairpin. So they're being neat and tidy through here. And again, on the handbrake there to get the back end out and gathers up with the 4-wheel drive kicking in. This short winding section, then up to the big banked hairpin. in tight, get the back end out. A little bit too hot there. And it hits the barrel on the outside, then picks up the throttle then, and we start climbing up the hill. Sorry, taking pressure of his outlap. Good job. Look down with the brakes. Into the right hander there, get the car turned. Again, the sports soft tyres just washing out ever slightly, then you've got to be brave on the brakes here, brake as late as you dare. Line there through the final couple of corners and across the line there with a 1.52. Behind him, and there's Dusty Fossil. Now this man is a bit of a rally fan. He's a long history, so expect big things from him. Not quite got that hairpin right though. Again, struggling a little bit to get the car rotated through the hairpins up. I don't think this lap's going to be good. Now he's 3/10 down on his current best, which is a 5.6. Better line through there, there's plenty of tyre smoke there off the back of that Lancer. Picks up the grass and the dirt. He's lost another 10th though in sector 2. And then we've now got Biggles in the Monster Energy liveried Mitsubishi. See different styles, we saw Oblivion kicking the back end out right up to the outside, and here's that Biggles there staying nice and neat and tidy. He's coming on a 1.57. His first run, then we've got Odon, the first of the NSXs now, in that beautiful Sega Rally livery. Now the Honda should be fairly good around here. The Honda's quite a pointy car, with a good front end on it. 6 flat on his first run, so he gets to his final sector there, a little bit of rear end drift. Down there, went 1.62 that time, so it doesn't improve. So Goose then is 7.4 on that. That was quite the best of a 1.05.7. Got a yellow flag up ahead. Who is that? It's Biggles, who's had a big crash. Trying to take the car and not succeeding. Going down then. Through comes Oven. 1.087 now. Oven has had to go back to pad because he's had his operation on his hip and his knee. So he's currently drugged up to the eyeballs. So he's had to go off his wheel for the remainder of the season and onto his pad. So, a set of challenges this week for Oven. Of course, the current championship leader, tied, of course, at top currently with myself. Derek then in that Clarion liveried Peugeot, reminiscent of the sort of 90s. On era. It's got a 1.07 flat for his first run. And we've got Beach on a 1.077. Oblivion. He's been super consistent, got 3 laps within 0.2 of a second, still the fastest overall at 1.052 he did on his first flying lap. Just time he can get there, really throwing it into the hairpin there, but catches the barrier. How has that affected his time? Quicker than neat and tidy. We'll have a look at the next sector split point. There's a 10th down. Dusty Fossil going purple, so Dusty Fossil now on a charge. Look at the commitment there into that corner. Beautiful line through there, throwing it in, getting the back end out. Right up to the outside of the track there. Car using all the track and a little bit more. Is it enough to take the fastest lap? It is. It's a 1.051. Dusty Fossil then now starting to ramp up. He now holds the fastest lap. Another 1.052 from Oblivion, just marginally slower than his current fastest lap. Odon still not improved on that 1.060. So Goose now on a 1.57 as well. Tie up that Oven down to a 1.58. Better lap there from him. He's coming around into the final corner. Does not improve, so 1.059. Then down to a 1.062. Absolutely big shit. Oven performance of the night, down to one leg, whacked off his tits. So drive from him there, Beach then improves to a 1.68 with his last run. Go back to Oblivion then. Out of the final corner, does he improve? No, 0.4 down. Of Dusty Fossil, now the holder of the fastest lap. Now a 108.8 there from him, so he's had a bit of a tardy lap. Here comes Odon. Does a 106.4, but doesn't improve on that 106 flat he did on the first lap, so as a Goose improves. And a 105.6. So he takes a tenth off of his time. What about Oven? 162 that time around. Biggles then into the final couple of corners, leaving Carlos. Last line there out of the final couple of corners. Does he improve? He improves to a 105.5. So he's now starting to ramp up as well. Derek coming to the line. Not a quick lap there from him. A 108.1. Beach behind him. 107.9. So it's Dusty Fossil from Oblivion. They top two, separated by just a tenth. Biggles currently got the third fastest time. Oblivion improver. Oblivion into the 104s, a 104.9 then from Oblivion. So the first man under 105. Gauntlet laid down. Dusty Fossil does a 152. Another tidy lap there, but doesn't improve. Odin also not improving, still unable to keep being very consistent. Has not been able to improve with that 106 flat he did off the bat. Comes the Oven. Down on that lap, then onto the penultimate laps we go. That's sending it nice and high. And he improves to a 105.3 then, so he now goes third fastest, I believe. Does Beach improve on this lap? He does, 106.8. Yellow flag up ahead. It's Biggles again. Biggles lost another lap then. Accident and Oblivion then into the final couple of corners for the penultimate time. The back end out there as he gets the power down, trying to pick up the speed, but it's only a 105.5. Oh, Dusty Fossil catching the wall at the inside of the final corner. That's going to cost him time as well. It does not improve. What about Odon? Can he finally improve on that 106 flat? I don't think so again. So the first lap out of the 106s. Here comes the Goose. 105.6. There's a 105.7. Oven to the line. Does not improve. 106.2. Forward Derek then. His final sector, they're getting rapid inside there a little bit too much there. Car gets unsettled. Almost clips the wall on the right then. Oh, look at that nice control drift there, but the car not quite hooking up through the final corner. Does not improve. What about Beach? No improvement from him. It was behind the soap. Final laps for everybody. Oblivion will be the first to complete his run. Kick up the dirt sideways out of the final corner. It's a 105.5 then, so he does improve. Dusty Fossil's in the wall. The final corner again. And does not improve then, so a 105.1 for him. What about Odon? Is he finally going to improve? Now he's gone wide at the final corner as well. Odon does not improve then. That first lap was his best. What about Sir Goose? 105.2, right to death. So he jumps up then, up and crosses the line. Does not improve. 105.2, where does that put him in the scheme of things? He's third. Yeah, so Goose and he jumped up to third. Oh no, sorry, he's fourth behind Derek. No, it's 5-2, wasn't it? Yeah, so he's to the line. Up to the line, does not improve. Biggles going to the line, does not improve. Beach to the line, and does not improve then. So, Oblivion then, that sets the fastest time in Heat 1 of Race 1. The good thing this week is about the replays don't really matter because we're not looking at the finishing results. So, good evening, Fiba. Willkommen. So, race 2. So these are the drivers. These are the drivers all in 2nd, 4th, 6th, 8th, 10th, 12th, 14th, and 16th in the championship. And so in this case, we've got myself in the Ford Focus, we've got Homer in the Mitsubishi, we have got Jonesy in the Mustang, of course, Graham in the Lancer, We've got Glynn in the Focus. We've got Royston in the Mitsubishi. We've got Nobby in the Honda NSX and Zom in the Mitsubishi. So the Mitsubishi seems to be the popular car. Let's see how everybody gets on then. Look at my hooligan livery there. And away we go. More than a lap. Just heating these tyres. Super smooth. And overcooks it there. We'll ignore that discussion. After everyone. Don't be giving away the results, Carlos. And listen to this Mustang engine, and the Mustang is not really a rally car. I don't understand why Gran Turismo made a Mustang rally car. That just makes zero sense. Oh, and Josie's hit a wall. Well done. Great job, Ben. That's at least a nice classic Escort livery on that. Then as we come around to the final corner, then Homer then will be the one to lead us around then. So let's keep an eye on him. Josie was worth the park up. There he goes, and down into the first of the hairpins then. See there, being neat and tidy. Not getting the back end hanging out at all. A little bit of drift there as he gets on the power out of the second of the hairpins. First flying lap, so these will be faster, but again, you can see him just being neat and tidy. Nice line through there, gets the power down nice and early then. 6.5 seconds up on the current fastest. Looking at 105.3 at present. Now it starts to climb up the hill. Beautiful rally art livery on that Mitsubishi. 6.6 seconds up, looking at 105.2. Nicely up against the wall there. Nice line then through the S's. Now to charge up then to that final couple of corners. Gotta be brave on the brakes, late as you dare. Use all the track. Try and keep the momentum up. Nice and tidy there. Not using the handbrake there like some of the others. And it's a 105.2. Bang on. From Homer then. So a good first lap from him. 106.1 from myself. Graham's the next one to come around. 107.1 from Graham. Jonesy in that Mustang. 109.6 from him. Glynn behind, and the 109.4. Zom. 107.4. Royston a 112.0. A bit of a tardy lap there. Nobby Norris then, last one to complete his first run. That's a 118.5 there, so he's just giving himself so we get some space there. I think he's got bored with the NSX, shall we see how it handles these hairpins. Massive understeer there. Well, not really utilising the handbrake. He's already 7 seconds up on his first lap, so he's had a... Oh dear, struggling to get the car rotated there. Bit of handbrake there. There we go. Get the car rotated. Now on the power over the bridge. 6 seconds up. Crash there into the wall on the outside. Ooh, big understeer there. NSX is not wanting to turn. That four-wheel drive, it does accentuate understeer. Mate, struggling to get that car turned. Down a couple of corners. I think being mid-engine, this car would be quite well bounced, but apparently not. He's took the wall. Oh dear, oh dear. He's having a bit of a drama. So we'll leave him to have his dramas. We'll go back then to our current fastest lap holder. Homer on that 105.2. 106.1 last time around, so did not improve. And around the final couple of corners, you can see him there, just being neat and tidy. 106.1 again. 104.8 for myself. I believe. Fastest lap of the session so far. The 104, was it 104.9 the first one from Oblivion? Graham then on a 106 flat. And the background zom's around. Jonesy now down to a 107.8. Mustang there drifting. Effortless then Glyn down on a 107.5. Got 106.6 for Royston Zom on a 106.8 there, which is on 23.3. I'll be on a 110.1. Homer then is half a tenth up. Heads into the final sector of the lap. Into the banked corners. Again, neat and tidy through there. Does he improve? He does. A 104.9 from Homer. Personal best from him. A bit of a tidy lap that time. No improvement then. Graham coming around. Improves to a 106 flats. Getting about just under a tenth there. Jonesy runs all the way up to the outside. It's all the power. That Mustang now opens its legs. Starts to gallop. Half a second improvement there from him, and a 107.3 is a 106.2 from Glyn, also a personal best fastest lap. Royston 107.1 there, goes in really hot there. Wow. Showing off for the fans on this one. Probably not going to be the quickest way around those corners, but keeping the speed up. In fact, he is. He's 2 tenths up. Well, that's then corrected though. Oh, Jonesy's crashed. Things we say on a weekly basis. Royston there, using the drift superbly through sector 1. But then has lost it in sector 2. Probably Jonesy's fault, we'll blame him. Homer comes around then. Does he improve on his 104.9? So 154. 154 for myself as well. In fact, we did a thousandth of a second difference on that. Right. Yeah, Royston, get that in. Get that clip in there. Graham does not improve on this lap then. Glyn, how's he doing? 106.2 currently. Improve on this lap. Oh, Royston catches the grass at the final corner but does not improve. Joseph, we saw have an accident earlier. He will not improve on that lap. No, 8 seconds down. What about Zom? Staying quite tight there through the final couple of corners there. We could have done with this sort of outer line. Does not improve on that lap. Marvin Norris. Seems to be a tidier lap. Much tidier lap, in fact. He's going on a 110.1. He improves to a 107.3. Very good lap there from him. Homer then coming around again. Final couple of corners. 104.9. His current best. Does not improve. Come out of the final couple of corners. 105.8. Gets back into that groove. Graham there sending it hard into the final couple of corners. Really sticks the back end out twice. Does not improve though. Half a second down by Glyn. Does improve now. 3 tenths down. Royston a little bit more control this lap. Jonesy not having an accident this time. Half a second down though. So pushing hard. Bit of a wide line that time, better line. Does not improve though. Norris at 173. 175, so he's getting to a bit of a groove now. He's marginally faster than those, just behind Jonesy. Stands. Over then onto his final lap of the 105.4. A tired lap there, so not improving on this one. Going once again, flicking it into the final couple of corners there, trying to get the rotation. Improves to 157. So it worked out from that time quite nicely. Like Glyn. According to the focus. Waiting to get on the power. Half a tenth down though. With the second down. See how he gets on through the hairpins this time. Oh, throwing it in hard there. Plenty of sideways action there. Smoke screen behind him, and he's half a second up. So it's working for him. Keeping the foot absolutely pinned there. The rear tyre's screaming out. Oh, he's gone wide though and crashed. No, it's all going so well. Oh, he's now a second down there. So Royston, it's a homer. Finishes off then with a 1.53. Again, I have not improved on this lap. Graham, oh, too hard into the final corner. He's just centred a little bit too much. And that has cost him then an improvement on his final lap. What about Glynn? 1.62 is his current best there. Oh no, he's got it all kind of wrong at the penultimate corner. I'm just showing off a little bit. Royston, who has been leaving tyre marks all over this track then, stays in 5th. Jones improves on his final run into a 1.69. 1.62 last time around though. But he will not be improving on this lap. For possibly improvement here. Rather death. Nope, just shy there, and a 1.75 for him. And so I take the fastest lap in part and heat 2 and overall for round 1. So that's race 1 done. Now we move on to the snow. So we are at Lake Louise for this one. Once again, it's heat 1, so we have the same 8 drivers as in race 1 together. Biggles leading around, Dusty Fossil, The Oven, Oblivion, Derek, Odon, Beach and Sir Goose. Let's go on board with Dusty Fossil, sure. This is why you don't want to be close behind the car in front, because you can't see a thing. Getting the back end out then, it's all about controlling your drifts around here. A very different surface now. And the snow tyres. Okay, the handbrake is not your friend as much as it was at Ida Norwald. Biggles because he's at the front there. Oh, he's going to crash. Is he always get the snowdrift? Also going through, on board with him. Slippery it is here now, cars in all sorts of weird and wonderful lines. So what, this track experience was one of the hardest ones to do to get gold. So see then how everybody's going to get on them. We'll have a look on the outboard. Dusty Fossil leading us across the line to start his first flying lap there. Air under the tyres as he comes over the crest. Before flicking it into turn 1, then back end out. Sideways as you like, right up against the banking. Control the slide. The crest we go. The car using the back end there to get the car turned. Down with the brakes. Gets the car facing the other way. Keep the momentum up, revs down, trying to get the grip and the traction. And he is flying in sector 1. Of course, this is the first flying lap, so it will be a big improvement on the current time. Now it's about drifting around this hairpin as best as he can. Hopefully, smooth line there from Dusty Fossil, looking very assured so far then. Starting there through the double left-hander. Over now to the left-hand side, getting air under the tyres once again. This long right-hander which tightens up Beautiful line there from Carl. Carl driving superbly, thriving in these conditions. Getting into the car, turned, using the back end there to rotate. A little bit hot there. Wide. Cuts back. And then into the final corner. See early upshifting there to keep the revs down, give him the traction. He comes out of the final corner then towards the line. And the first time on the board is a 1 minute 40.1. Very good up there from him. Biggles behind him. 1:44.4 over next across the line. 43.1 from him. Derek then next in that Peugeot. 47.4 for him. Oblivion next across the line. 42.7. Odon coming out of the corner now. Carl was already across the line at this point. 47.0 for him. Beach is next up. Beautiful Hancock livery on this car. Big fan of that. Yeah, the car there scrabbling for traction there, trying to get the power down. 47.5 for him. Goes there crashing into the wall there as he tries to get the power down. This line's a 44.3 for him. There's a Dusty Fossil, fastest by 2.6 seconds after that first lap there. So Dusty Fossil very much looking like the man to beat so far. .8 that time around for him. Across the line, does he improve on his 44.4? There is, he does, it's 44 flats. Got 4.1 for the oven. There's one leg. Just misses out improvement there. Brilliant. 46.9 does not improve this time around. Odon coming out the final corner. Improves to 45 flat. So got 2 seconds of his time there. Big improvement there from Owen. Nice. Beach then trying to get the car rotated there. Scrabbling for grip around the outside. Very sideways there. Out of the final corner as he gets the power down. And 1 minute 50 flat this time around without Goose as he improves his 44.3. This is 43.4, so he does. Takes 9/10 out then, but the man to beat is this man here, Dusty Fossil. .2, so Carl, look at that, that's super consistent there. All 3 laps, flying laps in the 1 minute 40s. What about Biggles? All 3 of his laps would be quickest so far, so nobody under 142 at the minute. Biggles will not improve on that lap. What about the oven? A 43.1 and a 44.1. There's a 42.2. I believe puts him second. In the Peugeot. I think we put out a massive rear wing on that thing and a big old splitter on the front as well. Looking at him so far though, 57.9. Brilliant. 51 flat. 45.4. Beach there going in very, very hot, too hot. He's gone wide. Very wide. A little bit too much speed there. You see the difference there in techniques. Car's very controlled, Beach there just a little bit ragged. It's costing some time. Is he going to improve his 47.5? Don't believe so. No, it's a 49.1 and Goose behind him. He's 44.7. Dusty Fossil then continues to try and improve. That 40.1 though on his first flying lap. Still his fastest lap. So they're much more measured and controlled through the final couple of corners. 41.0 this time. So his best lap will go on board then for a lap, and let's see. Well, the Master is currently doing it then. The first corner, you can see they're staying in high gear. That's the fourth there. All of the track then. Flicks it in. To the corner, down a gear. Dab on the brakes to get the car flicked. And over to the other side. Again, not on the throttle there. Just gets lets the car do the work on the snow. So tight to this right hand side. See how early he's on the brakes there. Look, he's letting the car drift across the snow. The car into position to turn and starts to flick it in nicely. Again, that's then going to do that double left-hander into this back section. This long right-hander opens up, then tightens as he gets to the hairpin. He's 6/10 down on this lap though. Struggling to beat that opening lap time. And we're going to see a 39. Flick in there, using that back end drift. And then super early down the gears again, getting the car turned. Pointing on that inside wall. So it turns the corner and it starts to grip. The final corner, so staying in fourth gear, that's staying in a high gear, keeps the traction, the torque there. You can see a 39 here, now it's a 40.5, just misses out on improvement. But again, another lap in the 1 minute 40s there, and the only one in the 1 minute 40s so far. That big horse does improve on his 43.2. Not this time. It's a 45.1. I think it's a little bit of speed. 43.2 from him. Second up his best. He's finally realised he's got his traction off and he's taken that off. Out of the final corner. 46.7 is current best. Is he going to improve this time? Essentially, nope, just misses out again. Odon's 45.0. Not going to improve this time. Two-minute flat lap. Oblivious. He had a bit of a drama on that lap by Goose. Potentially tidy lap from him. Got another 43.4, goes to 42.4, so improves by a second. Good lap there from him. How's Beach getting on? To the line, just missing out on improving. 48 flat from him. Dusty Fossil then leading the way. All of his laps will be fastest at the moment. 41.0 again. Some drivers would kill for a 41.0. They go for a 41 anything, I think. In a minute. Does he improve? 42.5. He does. 2.2. So Owen currently P2. Goose is currently in third. Big was fourth. And Oblivion in fifth. So a nice little gaggle there. Second, third, fourth, and fifth. Separated by about half a second. Flag ahead. Still going to improve. We can tidy that. 45.4. So Derek then finding some speed. Now he's got the traction off. saw. Improving that 45.0, not quite 45.1, so getting close to it. Big error from Oblivion. Another one had turn on, he just did a 42.6, so he improved by about 3 thousandths of a second there, so just shaving a little bit of time off. And just 2 laps to go. Now Goose done a 42.3. So that, I believe, puts him now third. That Beach. He's got Mr. Pascal fastest lap there for 46.8 from him. Carl at 40.0. He improves on the penultimate lap then. Just misses out though on a 39. He's got one last chance to do it. That's a 44.7 for him then. Oven 42.3. Doesn't improve. Final corner. It's a 44.0 then, so Derek improves his personal best. Keeps him ahead of Odon. Improve on that lap. 41.7 then. Goose, the first driver in under 1 minute 42 that's not Dusty Fossil. Still, however, all of Dusty's times will be good enough for fastest lap. So Goose there with a late flyer has put himself in P2 in this session. Then to the line, so Dusty Fossil has crossed the line then. It's a 42.3, the first lap time that anybody else would have beaten. Is his final one then, but he is looking very much like the man in this heat anyway. It's not going to be improvement for Biggles. What about Oven? 42.6, so another solid lap there from Oven. Derek then finally finding his rhythm right at the end of the session then with a 44 flat. Can he get himself in that compensation with the guys in the 42s? Bit wide there, as we give him a very narrow outline for the final corner. A little bit more patient on the throttle though. Gets the car lined up, fires it out the corner now. Heading towards the line. Is it going to be the 42s? It's not. Does he improve? Not quite, no. And then it drifts around the final corner. Heads towards the line. Propelling forward, not quickly enough though, he doesn't improve. Oblivion to the line, 42.5, personal best from him, right at the death. Goose then looks like he's on for P2. He's not going to improve on this lap. That crosses the line then, and there we go then. That is the first of the snow races, and Dusty Fossil setting a very impressive pace with a 1 minute 40 flat. Next best was a 41.7, so a lot of work for the guys in race 2 to do to get close to that time. There we go then. So heat 2, 40.0 the time to beat. This is an idea of how much seat P2. This lap really is just a bit of a spread out lap. Find a little bit of a Find yourself some space. Try to get into your rhythm a little bit. Get yourself some space. And third, and second of the focuses. Boston then in that Tommy Mackinnon era rally art. Marlborough Lancer. In the Lancer. Really popular car. There's another one in the Lancer. A little bit of racing with Nobby on this opening lap. And behind them we have the big old Mustang. This guy there just spelling themselves out. Here we go then. Glancing off the wall. Straighten the car up. There we go then. Flying laps begin. Straight under some air, under the front tyres, and the focus. Ride around as outside as much as you can do. Keep the speed and the momentum up. And flip the car in. Down with the brakes, get the car rotated the other way around. Try to stay close to that inside wall. Get across the inside there. Use the track and the momentum of the car. It was a little bit narrow there, and then start to drift wide, too wide. Doing a nice line behind. That's it. Taking that double left a little bit better. So there's the Fossil there, acing that. Up to the outside there, catching the markers. And they're being a little bit more conservative with his line, a little bit narrower. And go over the crest. God, struggling for grip. Into the final couple of corners then. Very tight to the inside there. Caught the lump on the inside. Drifting wide there into the final couple of corners. And then out of the final corner we go. Let's see what times we're going to be doing in Heat 2. 1 minute 40 flat was the fastest lap in. One is a 44.2 for myself to begin with. A 42.4 from Homer. 44.3 from Glynn. 42.4 from Royston. Going with the 203.1. That was his first lap to light. Got to the end there. 45.2. Tom. 46.5 for him on his first line lap. And we've got Jonesy in that Mustang. 45.7 for him. Norris coming over the crest. 49.7 from him. That's just caught me a little bit in the lap, which you don't want to do. There's no overtaking allowed. So you want to compromise your own run. I'm going too close to the driver ahead. I promise I'm going as quick as I can home. Right, sets up then. That sector there, a bit tighter this time. To that inside, and a little bit wider. And then right out on exit a little bit there. Just compromises the line to this part of the corner. And that's a slightly better line. Into the final couple of corners we go. Again, a little bit wider there. You see Homer staying much tighter at that inside line. To the penultimate corner. Have the tighter line through the final corner. Yeah, isn't it? It's a bold strategy to get slipstream around here. 42.7 for myself that time. 41.7 from Homer. 42.8 from Glynn. The rest of it 43.9. Does not improve. Graham coming to the line. 45.2, he improves to a 44.7. The 44.8 there from Zoms, and has improvement from him. 45.7 becomes a 44.9, so improved by 8 tenths. Maybe Norris there, ooh, sideways, drops off the edge there. That's still optimal, but improves. 48.5 for him, they're 1.2 seconds up. So once again, the battle for the lead of the race continues. Yeah, I can only apologise. I was going as quick as I can. You're just too quick. I'm half a second up, like I'm going quick. I'm going as quick as I possibly can. Much better line there that time from me. Staying a little bit tighter there. Not the best run through that bit though. To the final corner we go. The car rotated, so better line there through the penultimate corner. Tagging the wall there. Just stunts the momentum of the car. Improving that 42.7. No, it's a 43 flat. 44.1 for Homer. 42.8 again from Glynn. So super consistent there from him. Also with a 44.5. Going to 43.2. So for him, there with a nice chunk of improvement. Zom then coming towards the line. Does not improve on that lap. 4.5 tenths down. Jonesy currently on a 44.9. Just misses out on improving by 18 thousandths of a second. Norris 48.5 last time. Improves to 48.2. So Nobby continues to improve. 23 tenths up again in the sector. Over in the background there, flying nicely out on the outside there. Nice line there. Controlling the throttle. Getting the grip there, gets the car flipped and turned. Still drifting in the background nicely as well. Wide Homer there, staying neat and tidy there through that left-hander to the final corner. Ooh, a little bit of overcorrection there, flashes the lights. Panic press. A minor improvement from myself. Homer did not improve on that lap. Now Glynn. No, half a second down. Oh, fastest lap from Royston at 41.5. So Royston have had a superb week last time out in the touring cars. Going well again there in the rally. Then Graham just misses out and improving by just 1/100th of a second. Zomner does not improve, 7 tenths down. Jersey 44.9 the last 2 laps. So 46 flat this time, so no improvement from him. They're 47.4, so Nobby then getting quicker and quicker. Well done. Some of the other cars in the other part of the lap show it. Zom's getting through for sector 1. So Carl's time looking very much the one to beat again. So far we've got 41.5, so 1.5 seconds to find. Coming around to the final couple of corners again. Dancing off that wall. Losing a little bit of momentum. Improvement again from me, 43.8, 42.2 from Homer. Glyn, 43.1, doesn't improve. Royston 42.7, cannot improve on his current fastest lap and fastest lap from the session. Graham, 43.2 to beat, 43.4, so he's been consistent. There's Jonesy there, really attacking the wall in the background there, that Mustang flying out of the corner. From Zom then, a tidy lap from him. He's also not improving. Norris, however, has been improving lap on lap. Getting into a bit of a rhythm. Now the final corner. Landers improving his 47.4. Not quite, 47.8 that time. Catch up with myself then through this long right-hander. And a line through there. Laying a little bit narrow out of the corner there, and wide in the next part. The final corner, and a little bit hot there. You can see that I'm very now tight to that right hand wall, which means I'm not getting the angle for the final corner, which means it's got to be slower. It's just hemorrhaging time then. Again, catching that wall as well. Just 2 more laps each for everybody. 43.3. 45.5, Glyn 42.9, Royston with a 41.1. So Royston is excelling in these conditions then. Got to within 1.1 seconds now of the fastest lap. Graham improves to a 42.6. Oh my god, he's way faster than me, bastard. So looking like the car to beat in this one time-wise. So then on a 44.8, he improved to 44.4. Jonesy just misses out there, number 44.9. Norris, 2 laps in the 47s. We'll find out the final corner though. The traction of that NSX. Does he improve on his 47.8? He does, 47.3. Sorry, 47.4, sorry, he was on 4. So might be getting quicker and quicker. Well, once again. Come out of the long left. Oh dear, that's suboptimal from me. I want to be on the throttle early, but you've got to wait for these cars to grip. You've got to wait for the grip to come. A little bit of traction that you do get from the tyres. Run out the final corner there, not hitting the wall this time, but it's not going to be an improvement again. It's a 43.5. Then onto the final laps that we go. Homer with a 43.7, Glyn with a 42.9 again. Just missing out on improving his time. Royston. Royston then. He's currently the man to beat in this session. He's got a little bit hot down to the first corner though. Slings it in, really wide though. I think that's a little bit too wide. I guess it cuts back now though. The transition there is the double left is a little bit better, especially than say mine. Is he going to be improving on this lap then? We'll find out. We can see the top four all sort of closing in together a little bit here. Done the best of spinning out when it's a second down, so he's not improving. With the 46.7 then, it's a Nobby finding some speed at this session, then getting quicker and quicker. The leaders though coming around then to complete their final laps. Last chance to improve. 42.7 to beat, 42.9. Final lap from me, no improvement. Homer does not improve. Glyn improves to a 42.6. Right at the death then. 42.3 from Royston, no improvement from him. Going to the line. Does not improve, 2 seconds down. Mustang. Growl, that V8 engine. Bonkers. Oh dear, he's at wall. The problem there, you saw from Carl that Carl was very much the key to his success in this event. Definitely was having it in a high gear, keep the torque, keep the traction. It doesn't matter. I think he's now this lap is not an improvement. Dom coming across the line, improves the final run there, 43.9 from him. What about Noe Norris then? He's been improving lap on lap. Is he going to get a final improvement here right at the death? He's got a 46.7 to beat. Unfortunately, no, it does not improve with the final run then, so it's a 46.7 for him. So then, here's Dusty Fossil then, who is head and shoulders above everybody at Lake Louise. And that will put him very comfortably in charge going into the final race. Now this one, everybody's on track together. It's a long lap here. So everybody on track together this time around. This is Fisherman's Ranch, and now it's time to get dirty, dusty, and very sideways. A long old lap here. Away they go then on the first flying run. We'll go on board with Oblivion for a lap. Fisherman's Ranch then, so straight to the first couple of corners there. So it's a quick left, then flip into a long right. Corner. We've got this high speed section now. There's a big kicker jump here. You can just see that coming up. It really unsettles the car, depending on how you hit it. Nice done there from Oblivion though. Long left. Over this crest, and you go right and then quickly left again. The barrier there. So to climb up the hill then through this jinking left and right sequence and up to this blind right-hander. A long right-hander, and tightens up a little bit. This long left, nice and open though. Keep the speed up through here. Back end up drifting around. And over this quick flick. Careful there, then you've got this very tight double left-hander. And into the downhill section then, hairpin here, almost like 270 degrees here, going back on yourself. Tight, a bit like Iger Norwald's section here. Tight hairpins. Oh, it starts to open up again. Following S's section. Now we've got a high speed winding section here where you've got to keep your line true. There's a wall there, you just avoid your clipping hard there, that will spin you out because these orange fences are unforgiving. Over the bumps and the lumps of the circuit. Towards the long left hand uphill hairpin. And we approach now. Down a couple of gears. Preston into left-hander here, revving the absolute bejeebus out of the car. And now we've got the big jump coming up. Big air here. Oh, into this tight right-hander, double right-hander. Short spurt then down into the left-hander here. Again, long hairpin. Momentum up then. The tight right-hander down a gear. This blind downhill left then for a big downhill section here. Another big jump coming up. Nicely then hard on the anchor set for the uphill left-hand hairpin. A long double apex hairpin. Foot split into the right-hander. And now onto the power then to start on flying laps. Here we go then. What sort of lap times are we going to be looking at around here? It's a 3:14 for his outlap. See that big air underneath the Mitsubishi. As he fires it through the first couple of corners. Nicely then. Flicks it in, back end hanging out there. Big air again under the car as it goes over the bumps and the jumps. Tight there. Back end flicking out there, a little bit hot into there. Oh, catches the wall. Tidy through this section here, keeping the speed up. This is a long old lap, 3 minutes plus lap there, so expect to be some big disparity in the times there. Look at big air there from Oblivion in full commitment. Stop almost there through the hairpins there. Trying to get the car rotated tight. And powers out of that one. Back in there. Coming back in a line for him just about. Catches the wall. Keeping his foot very much in this one. Power down. Oh, again, they're just flicking right up against that barrier there. That would have ruined his lap had he caught that big air there. And again, direction change in the air. Oblivion fully committed through this section here. Now they start to climb up the hill. Yeah, once again then, flicks it then into this double right-hander. A little bit too much speed there. He's caught the wall on the outside. Downhill we go. More big air coming up then, over the crest again. Big air lands. Car snaking around, squirreling as it gets on the brakes. Flicked in then for the double left-hander, going a little bit hot again. Deep into the second part of it. Gets it back though. Can't fault his commitment. The first time on the board is a 3:12.0 behind him, Homer. Going to go quicker, a 3:08.2. Very impressive lap there from Homer. Sets the early marker. Coming to the line, it's going to be a 3:20.4 for him. Big All's a 3:14.0, a 3:13.2 from Glyn. A 3:18.6 from myself. This is going to be the man to watch. He's going to park up. He's trying to find himself some space. Derek coming through. 3:29 from him. Has had a crash. 26 from him. Going through. Three, 3, 4, 4. Jonesy, 3:31.7. Norris in the NSX. 3:32. It's a 3:38 from Royston. Also continues to wait for a gap. I'm going to do a 3 minute 20.8. Beach next across the line. 37 flat from him. Goose has got himself plenty of space further back. Big header under the wheels of the Subaru. Fossil then has set off again then, now got some clear track. Got 17 minutes out onto next set of flying laps, and Homer has caught Oblivion. Let him go after a crash. So Homer then assumes lead. Wow, big air there. Big air from Homer over the jump. His commitment to improve. The 3:08.2, he is the current fastest lap after the first lap. Is he going to improve this time around? The answer is not quite. Look at that, he's 12 thousandths shy. That's over a 3 minute lap, 3 minute plus lap. Wow! Just 12,000 second difference between laps 1 and 2 from Homer. Very impressive stuff there. That's a big air. We're going to improve for a 3:16.5. Matched by Oblivion, a 16.5 that time around. Liverpool 8 there from Biggles. He's had a bit of a tardy lap, as have I. Improving this time. Closing in. That was at a 3:19.7. There's improvement there from him. And then a 3:26, but he's not going to improve this time around, so again, not quite into his rhythm yet. 3:32.6, Jonesy behind them. One more, the Mustang. An improvement, it's a 3:28.3. Royster then, what can he do? Improved to a 3:19.8. See some big disparity in the lap times around here. Graham there has an accident somewhere on that lap. Ooh, 21.7, great lap there from Page. Speedy boy. 27.4. Fossil then 3:06.5, Dusty Fossil. Again, now the man to beat. Got his first flying lap in. So 3:06.5, on a couple of seconds quicker than Homer. Once again, Carl looks to be the man to watch. Over he is once again catching Beach. His lap times down, so he's backed out a little bit because he's catching Beach ahead of him. Oblivion's got back to the head of the queue, but has a big old moment there. Again, fully committed. 3:08.8 last time around, so the Mitsubishi proving to be the car to beat. And now goes purple in that sector. So Oblivion on the push. This time under threat, perhaps. See his next checkpoint and see how he's getting on. Over the crest we go. Nice and through there. Right up against the walls there, taking the shortest possible route there, getting into this ruts to pull the car around. It's good driving. This one looking nice and tidy and clean, and still purple. A little bit raggedy there though. Over that crest and into the barrier. Into the hairpins we go then. This is the slow section where you're just going to get rotation and traction. Not run wide. Looking nice and tidy through here though. Great lines there from Oblivion there, getting that car really hooked in nicely. Up in the first two splits. How's he going to get on the third? He's still fastest of all Oblivion then. Is on a rampage here. Fully committed there. Wow. Against the walls again. Oblivion is throwing this car around. And it is working for him very nicely. Purple so far. Up the hill we go then. Especially looking to be the car to have. Very even in the first one at Eigen Orwald. Flags up ahead. Big air there. He's still up on his personal best, but he's down on the fastest time. So Dusty Fossil in that sector was quicker. Nice line there. You can see him opening the angle up there to get the car in. Gone a little bit hot though through into the first part of it. Wisely the second one as well. Again, very sideways, stepping out of line. Heading now down the hill towards that big jump. How big's the air? It's big. And then trying to get the car lined up for this double apex left-hander. And a quick flick into the right-hander, and then the short spurt towards the start-finish straight. A little bit sideways there. Is he going to improve his time? He does not. He's lost some time then in that final sector. But great commitment from Oblivion. The 3:10.4. What about Odon then? He's sitting on 3:14.5. So he had a very handy run there. Big air under the front of that NSX. That beautiful Sega Rally livery. Improve. He's just going to come up short. 3:16 flat from him. Lynn then next to come across the line. It's a tardy lap from him. Going on a 3:11. Struggling a little bit here myself. Not really got hooked up to this one. I think we need to do some practice. Got lucky at Eigen Orwald. Did all right from studying Dusty Fossil at Lake Louise. Unfortunately, no such luck here. They're all in it together. Goes to a 3:15.3 though. Eric down to a 3:17.5, his personal best. Biggles does not improve. It's from that 3:14.0 from earlier, over now down to a 3:09, so he's finally getting into his groove. Improving on this lap. Unfortunately, a little bit wide there. He's on 3:15.5 though. Does he improve this one? He does still improve. 14.6. A little bit better there, but not for that mistake right at the end. Direction change there from that Lancer. Although he got a little bit wide there though. Goes into the line. Improves to a 3 minute 20.4. So it takes about 7.5 seconds out of his personal best. Graham, he's on a 3:19.3. Doesn't improve this time around then. Beach. 3:22.2. Currently his best lap. Oh, now he's at the wall. Oh no, that's a big shame there. He was on to improve there. Probably been quite a way as well if he'd improved that, but catching that wall. Unfortunately, Dusty Fossil then. Holder of the fastest lap currently, 3:6.5. Not defined as very beach there, but it was on camera, so it's fine. Dusty Fossil then, commitment through the first couple of corners there, flinging that car through. What about Sir Goose? They're getting caught by Oblivion. He's at the head of the queue. 3:09. Zom. There's Nobby. Zom comes to the line. Does not improve. That'll be Norris. Oblivion then onto his final lap. And despite this being a 3 minute lap, they have managed to catch some of the guys at the back. Now Zom was having some issues with his wheel. Oblivion again 1.1 seconds faster in sector 1. That is commitment from Oblivion here. He was half a second up last time around when we saw him. He's now getting into a groove. Oh no, he hits the wall though. That's going to ruin that. Stunts his momentum, keeps his foot in though. Oh, big shame there though. Yeah, it was a massive gap in sector 1. News about season 29 of the pipeline? Not yet. No, we're a little bit far out, but I imagine those discussions will be starting shortly. There was already been an expression of interest from some of those who have left this season to be returning. So we shall see. But yes, so that will be beginning in the next couple of weeks, I would imagine. Van Upson and Homer then backs out of it. Keeping on the inside of Zom now, which is disrupting Zom's lap. I don't think he's going to be very happy about that. Hold on then, getting within the 10th of his personal best last time around. I think people just needed a break on safe more than anything. I think we've been playing GT in its Sport and 7 format solidly for about 3 years, 4 years. And I think a lot of people needed a break. I needed a break because I had the season before last off. So I think a break does you good occasionally. Just kind of reinvigorates you after a bit of a break. You just get a bit frustrated with it sometimes. So it's good to just step away, watch, just enjoy without the pressures of racing, and then come back refreshed and ready to go again. So I imagine there'll be a lot of people coming back next season. But we'll see. Maybe we'll go and get some new faces. It's been a while since we've had some new faces. So. 10th down his current best. Biggles are sending it hard. Derek catches the wall. And he abandons his run. Our leaders, Oblivion then coming into the final couple of corners. And it doesn't look like he's going to improve. No improvement there from Oblivion this time around then, so a 3:08.6 is his time. Homer, we've already seen, he's kind of abandoned his lap. He's got Glyn right at his tail. Down then, big air under the NSX, big air under the Focus. I think we're getting a bit of the dirt there from Odon's cars. They're also catching Novi Norris right at the end. Can Odon improve on that 3:14? It is going to be not quite. No. Glyn, does he improve his final run? Again, not quite, just second down. Biggleton into the final sector he goes. Oh, he's gone wide there though, into the wall. Oh, that hairpin's caught him out there. It's cost him a bag full of time. The checkpoint before the end of the lap. Up to the big jump. Some big air. Under the black and green Mitsubishi. Next delivery. A bit narrow there. Kind of compromises run through the final couple of corners, and he will not be improving on this lap. So a 3:14.0 for him. Heading to the line. Just failing to improve as well. Over to the line. 3:11.2 for him. Does not improve on his 3:09. Royston then points out on the 3:14.6. Does he improve? Nope, just shy of the 3:16.3. Derek, we already saw abandon his lap earlier on. He's going to come across the line. It's a 3:17.5 for him. Graham on a 3:16.1 currently. Can he improve? Right at the death. The answer is no, he can't. Just shy 8/10. Jonesy in the Mustang. 3:20.4. Just shy of the 3:20.9. Dusty Fossil. Oh, just a 10th out of his personal best there. A 3:67. That's 2 laps. Good enough for fastest. Oh, Goose's car has hit the already finished Oblivion one. He's not driving it, Goose. Leave him alone. Goose is dead, just attacking them. And there we go then. That is the end of the tonight's races of sorts. Time trial. A rallycross style. Rallycross style. Unofficially, I'm fairly confident that Dusty Fossil has been victorious this week. So congratulations to Carl. That was a dominant performance on the snow and the dirt. Still king of the track though, so get stuffed. And that brings us then to the halfway point of season 28 then, and the end of the semi-pro sector of our careers. So into the second half of the season we will go. And next week it is the F1 support package of the Porsche Super Cup, which will be around week 7 of the championship then. So everybody in identical Porsche 911 GT3s. And we are heading to the Red Bull Ring. So please do join us for that. However, there's going to be a new element coming in from next week. And there's nobody here to tell me not to, so I'm going to reveal what that is. Currently, of course, we just have the Drivers' Championship based on week points and also some fame points as well for doing the time trials in the game. But as of next week, there is going to be a teams element to the championship. So the drivers were going to be split into 4 teams of 4, and they will then be teammates until the end of the season for the remaining 6 weeks. So, yes, another added element to come in, a little bit of teamwork can be deployed over the remaining 6 weeks of the championship. So, details of that will be posted in the Discord over the weekend, who is teamed with who, and expect then to see a slightly more formalised look to the cars going forward. So we should see some team livery starting to appear for the rest of the season, which should make it a little bit easier to decipher who's with who. But yeah, details of that will be posted over the course of the weekend. But thank you very much for everybody who has tuned in tonight. If you haven't already liked the stream, please do so before you go. Not Jonesy, please. No, you're definitely getting in for that. And yeah, that is it then. So thank you very much for watching. We're back next week, 8:30. on Friday once again. So please do join us then. But from me for this evening, thank you very much and goodbye.